Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo won't shine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazon, aka El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless each and every one of y'all. Oh, boxing. Boxing, it still got great momentum, y'all. Still got great momentum. I'm going to keep on saying it because ever since, later on of last year, I said boxing got great momentum. Boxing is going to be where it probably has never been before. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that boxing is not the same, but boxing is heading to a place there's never been before. We got not only like one event on a Saturday night, not two events, but we got like 3-4 events. Just this past weekend, he had 4 events. We have more events, more boxing events than NBA games. And that's unheard of, y'all. And people want to be like, yo, but boxing ain't the same. Boxing not the same. Boxing for the first time is actually compromising the fans at a consistent basis. Are we gonna watch the Charlo fight, or are we gonna watch the Inoue fight, or are we gonna pay for pay-per-view and watch Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. We gotta stop calling him Julio Cesar Chavez because that's a legacy name. But Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. and his son, the one with the stilettos and the blue hair. And are we gonna be watching Cambosa and Teofimo Lopez? Gonna pay for that? Or we go, what? Damn, what should we do? What channel should we tune in? What pay-per-view should we buy? That's where boxing is at. Boxing is so good, it's actually compromising the fans. Before just HBO Showtime, now you got The Zone, you got Triller, you got BBC Fox, you got Showtime, you still got Showtime, you got ESPN, you got YouTube, you got on Facebook, they even have events out there. You got the Fight app. You can see a whole great main event in India. What's good, y'all? I know nobody got the notification, but it's all right, man. We just gonna rock with us. Let people catch the playback. Yo. Let me see what's seeing. See who's in the building right quick. What's good, Jay? Sanchez, Nakatani, the truth. He is the truth, man. The samurai. Jay Martinez in the building. What's good, Ron? What's good, my brother? Cameron, Alex, JR, pound for pound king. What the fuck? Loma almost stopped him in the ninth round when Tio went to the ropes and couldn't stop the onslaught. All the punches. His body language looked like he didn't want any more. You're insulting a country. Oh, who's that? Who said that? Clown cells in America. Oh, come on. Tio surrounded by clowns. Oh, no. What you trying to say, man? His family's a clown? Why you say that, my brother? I truthfully really want to see you rematch against Lopez and Lomachenko. Just square things up. Yeah, I'd like to see the rematch, if he has better legacy fights down the line, I think that's fair for Teofimo Lopez. I think that Lomachenko should have had a rematch clause because Teofimo Lopez was also a champion. They act like Teofimo Lopez was just this guy that was, starving for a chance to get in the ring with Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was like, I ain't gonna give you a rematch clause. Nah. He was acting like he was Manny Pacquiao. He know Manny Pacquiao. You better put that rematch clause, boy. Oh, now you want a rematch. Oh, now you gotta work for it now. We're gonna be talking about that. Y'all already know this upcoming Saturday. Y'all just put the video up if y'all want to go check it out. Put the video up of Edgar Berlanga getting knocked down by Erickson Lubin. The hammer time, laying down the hammer on Berlanga. Pause. I gotta say pause because you already know, man. It's Pride Month, and a lot of you may be having your mind in the gutter. So I gotta pause some of the shit that comes, pause out of the mouth. Anyway, so We got two good events. One is free, one is pay-per-view. Pay-per-view free. Free pay-per-view. No. Should I pay or should I watch the free shit? I mean, what fight is actually better? What fight is actually more challenging? Now, a lot of people going to be like, Tank is going to 140 pounds. A lot of people don't know if he was going to 140 pounds because he just can't handle the weight, or he's just unprofessional or stuff like that. Because of course, there's always going to be a question with Gervonta Tank Davis, his unprofessionalism. But what we cannot question Gervonta Tank Davis is his skills and talent. We can't question that. We all know that. You got an eye for boxing. You know what you see. You see something special. You see somebody's fast. You see somebody powerful. You see somebody that got good footwork. You see somebody that can take a punch. You see a special phenom in the sport of boxing. And also, we're going to be talking about what Gervonta Tank Davis said about Teofimo Lopez. He said that he is faking the corona, that the testing positive, that he was faking it. Oh, Gervonta Tank Davis. And he said that he can't sell tickets. We're gonna be breaking that. Let me break it down. Let me level the playing field out just for 1 second right here before I talk about the Lomachenko and Nakatani. You already know Nakatani, the samurai who got his orbital bone broken by Teofimo Lopez, was semi-retired, came back and knocked out the man that should have been knocked out. The pitiful man. Felix Verdejo. At least Nakatani got his hands on them. Thank you, Nakatani. For putting your hands on Felix Verdejo. Diablo ese tipo. What embarrassment. Anyway, let's talk a little bit, just a little bit with the Gervonta Tank Davis comment that he had with Teofimo Lopez. That he said that Teofimo Lopez can't sell no tickets, and he did not test positive. And people out there want to be like, yo, Teofimo Lopez is lying about the positive test. Let's just dial in on what Gervonta Tank Davis is saying about not selling tickets. This is what I'm gonna give credit to, ladies and gentlemen. Let me break this thing down. All right, Gervonta Tank Davis is a special talent. And very, very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Yet, Gervonta Tank Davis. Don't get it twisted. You can't promote a lick. Don't get it twisted. You can't promote a lick. And let's be real. The attention that you got right away was just not your skills. It was because you actually was hanging out and you're Floyd Mayweather's fighter who is relevant. And plus, at the same time, you chilling with Adrian Broner, who was relevant as well. You being with them adopted the fans of Adrian Broner and Floyd Mayweather. Not only do you adopt the fan base, you also adopted the hate. Because in reality, as a fighter, I know he's done things outside of boxing and things of that nature, but as a fighter, you really don't have to hate Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, he don't talk too much. Even though you remember Floyd Mayweather, he just took the mic away from him. Let me get that in his press conference. You're not allowed to talk. Let me get that. Anyway, you remember when he took the mic away from him? Gervonta Tank Davis is an entertaining fighter, but don't think once that your numbers is all based on you. You're chilling with the guy, Floyd Mayweather Jr., that was relevant and is still relevant. And at the time, you was chilling with Adrian Broner. Let's not forget that. I gotta say this because people right here. I gotta say this. Out of the phenom of the sport of boxing that we talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, we talk about Ryan Garcia, we talk about Devin Haney, we talk about Shakur Stevenson. Let's be clear and let's be honest. These guys have had, except from that group, Teofimo Lopez has built himself with his pops promoting him, with himself promoting himself, and what he does in the ring and challenging himself time and time again, 3 times in a row. Nakatani, Comey, and then Vasyl Lomachenko. His fan base is strictly for Teo. He ain't getting no, or you're gonna be the next Julio Cesar Chavez, or you're gonna be the next Oscar de la Hoya, the next Roberto Duran. Nah. You saw Devin Haney because he was doing some pad work with Teofimo Lopez, with Mayweather Seniors. He was in the Mayweather gym. Shakur Stevenson, of course, in the Olympics, but yes, he got a bump with chilling with Andre Ward and Terrence Bud Crawford. You also got a bump with Ryan Garcia by being with Oscar De La Hoya and being with Canelo Alvarez. Gervonta Tank Davis, being with Floyd Mayweather, you have had the pleasure and the privilege to be around greatness. Which, when people see greatness, they see who's next to greatness, and they see you. And you get co-signed by them. See, Teofimo Lopez didn't get co-signed by them. Teofimo Lopez didn't get co-signed or billed by somebody. He did it the blue-collar way, the hard way. Pause. That's the difference between Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez. That's the difference between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. That's the difference between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. That's the difference. That Teofimo Lopez ain't had the legendary cosign in which we respect the legend fighters and be like, yo, this kid is going to be the next. Also, our eyes go to that kid. Okay, all right, Gervonta Tank Davis, that's his name. Before Gervonta Tank Davis, they used to call you the Floyd Mayweather fighter. Oh, that kid, what's his name? The one that Floyd Mayweather signed. So when you talk about numbers, Gervonta Tank Davis saying that he can't do no numbers and things like that, and your career is going well in terms of you getting your money. Let's not neglect that you have had help. You have had legendary help because you can't promote really a lick. What's up? What's good? What's good? You got Ryan Garcia, they got Canelo Alvarez vouching for him, and you got Oscar De La Hoya, who's the golden boy. And you got Bernard Hopkins co-signing for you, building you up. Just like Gervonta Tank Davis, he's built up. Floyd Mayweather even speaks for him. Devin Haney, his highlight, after Jorge Linares, let's be real, the highlight of Devin Haney's career is trading with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Put it that way. Let's keep it real. Let's say a guy like Devin Haney, the highlight of his career, I'm talking about the highlight of his career, is him doing pad work. If you look at any video of Devin Haney, after, not before the Jorge Linares fight, his most viewed videos is doing pad work with Floyd Mayweather Sr. So the Mayweather name really catapulted the Haney name. The Mayweather name catapulted the Gervonta Tank Davis name. Ryan Garcia, of course, he does his thing, but of course, in the boxing world, Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya, and Bernard Hopkins, Shakur Stevenson with Andre Ward, that's gonna talk about his name, that's gonna talk about him constantly. ESPN, Terrence Crawford is gonna be talking about Shakur Stevenson. He got promoters. Teofimo Lopez just got his dad. You don't hear Teofimo Lopez is going to be the next Floyd Mayweather the way they say about Shakur Stevenson. They don't even promote it. Not even Top Rank promotes him that way. So Gervonta Tank Davis, before you start trying to down people's numbers, let's not forget that your numbers heavily comes from Floyd Mayweather. Let's be real. Your numbers come from Floyd Mayweather. People follow you massively in social media platform because of the Floyd Mayweather name. Teofimo Lopez is because of Teofimo Lopez. Just for Teofimo Lopez. Not compared to any legends. Not co-signed by any legendary fighters. Just him and his dad promoted, talking shit. And not only talking shit, they back it up. Not only fighting the challenges that Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to fight. You the one that was supposed to fight Lomachenko. You the one that's supposed to be there with the hardware that Teofimo Lopez has. It was you. Matter of fact, you have given a chance for Teofimo Lopez to actually accomplish greater things than you. Because your team didn't want you to fight Lomachenko because they didn't think that you was good enough to fight Lomachenko. And they also didn't feel like he was good enough to fight Teofimo Lopez because Floyd Mayweather said that, he'll fight one fight before fighting Teofimo Lopez, meaning they didn't highly prepare for you. They rather fight Barrios than actually look out for a fight versus Teofimo Lopez. Why? So, okay, you could talk about the numbers, but how about talk about your challenges? How about talk about your accomplishments? I'm just keeping it real. No, I didn't say that either. I'm not taking nothing away. You got to listen to me. You got to listen. If you just dropping in and you just hearing me, you got to understand. Yo, every fighter does what they got to do in the ring. Of course, Gervonta Tank Davis do his thing in the ring. I just said that he's special. I said that he's a phenom. That's what I said. I'm not taking that away from Gervonta Tank Davis. What I'm telling you and clarify when he talks about that he don't got numbers and he can't sell tickets. Let's not forget why Gervonta Tank Davis actually got most of his fan base. We can't neglect that. We cannot neglect that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Numbers. I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. If Gervonta Tank Davis just would have signed with PBC and Al Heyman without the co-sign of Floyd Mayweather and without chilling with Adrian Broner, when Adrian Broner was very highly relevant in the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis would be like Chris Copeland. Gervonta Tank Davis will be like Chris Copeland. And Chris Copeland, y'all already know Little B-Hop. We knew about Little B-Hop more because of his documentary that he had back in the days. You feel me? He'll be like Little B-Hop. He'll have the same notoriety as Chris Copeland. If Gervonta Tank Davis was never going to fight, was never going to be with Floyd Mayweather. That's his numbers. I don't sound crazy. Why do I sound crazy? You're trying to say that Gervonta Tank Davis right now will have in pay-per-view if it wasn't for the name of Floyd Mayweather attached to him? Let's be real, let's be honest. I'm just saying is that he's downplaying this guy's ticket sales and his numbers, but let's not forget, he's trying to downplay Teofimo Lopez ticket sale. He's trying to say that he lied about COVID-19. So now it's about lying about COVID-19 that this is the new wave. This is the new wave for a lot of people. I can understand. There's something. It seems like, damn, 5 days away from the fight, they're gonna cancel a big pay-per-view event and stuff like that. Oh, he wasn't gonna sell all these tickets. Yo, let me tell you like this, bro. And you could tell anybody in Miami that went to that event. The Floyd Mayweather, not even the Floyd Mayweather was selling tickets. They had to put the ticket sales down. Don't get it twisted with the rain. Even his ticket sale was going down. I'm just saying. COVID hating on to you. I mean, no. You know what it is? It's funny that we all going through a pandemic. The whole world has been shut down, right? We hate it. The whole world has been shut down. America was shut down. Australia was shut down. A lot of places been shut down. A lot of people has family members that actually passed away. A lot of people have family members that actually got sick. I'm gonna tell you the truth. In the beginning, I didn't believe in this coronavirus stuff. I didn't believe in this coronavirus stuff. I didn't believe it. But you know what? Time has passed, and then it got shut down, and it got to the point where, you know, like, okay, I gotta believe. I gotta watch out now. You know, let me wear my mask. Before I ain't gonna wear no damn mask. Had family, my boys' parents died. One of my boys' mother and father died of coronavirus. But now, since it's Teofimo Lopez and he can't get sick. So he can't get sick now. So now if he gets sick, he's scared. This is what's wrong with boxing though. This was wrong with the sport of boxing and its fans. Like, we're not even trying to preserve the sport of boxing. We're just trying to throw shades at everything. We just want to hate because the toxic of America. It's all about hate. If you're about to see something great, you want to shoot it down. That's America, folks. As soon as something great is about to happen, bro, no. You can't be great. That's America, y'all. That's America, folks. You telling me that the man that actually we cry and complain in the boxing world that we want to see fighters challenge one another. We want to see the best fighting the best. We want to see them go after accomplishments. And we also don't want them to get up the behind when it comes to pay. We all want fighters that risk their life for pure entertainment to actually be compensated fair. Just like you want to be compensated fair in your life, they should be compensated well. So he stood his ground, took it a purse bid. So the kid is doing everything that boxing fans is frustrated that we don't see enough fighters. And we want to always be like, yo, we want fighters to fight like they used to in the past. We want fighters to fight like they used to in the past. Teofimo Lopez does all that stuff, and we still see some hate with Teofimo Lopez. Still see some hate. Why people criticize Gervonta Tank Davis? Oh, because he doesn't fight the opponents that we feel like he should fight. Why you mad at Tio? He fought Lomachenko. He fought Nakatani, Comey back to Richard Comey, and Lomachenko back to back. A guy that was regarded Lomachenko 1, 2, 3 pound for pound. You can flip it around. And because what? He talks shit. You mad? At least when somebody talks shit, they back it up. Yo, I don't give a damn everybody talk shit. Let the fighters talk shit amongst each other. Let them talk shit. They're the one that's risking their lives. But I don't see the hate. It's almost like also the Canelo hate. Canelo, yo, fighters, he doesn't fight like they used to do in the past. This dude has fought 3 times in the span of 5 months, 5 to 6 months. Oh, he's fighting and he's still here. So, but he don't fight the slick fighter. He don't fight this. It's like, man, in the boxing world, you gotta stop acting like little bitter bitches. Too many betas out here, bro. Too many betas. And when they see the fan base being betas, the new fans don't even want to go to sport of boxing. Really? That toxic shit. They always talking about racist shit. Oh, man, I get the fuck boxing. Everybody's whack. Everybody is a champion is whack. And this is what we do all day. We see a champion, and then we want to be like, but who he fought? And then we go to box work. But he fought this guy. Who'd he beat? And then he fought this guy. But who did he beat? And then he fought this guy. So he really not that good. That's what we do in the sport of boxing. We're some bitter fans. The fans are the one that keep boxing down. The fans are the one that keep boxing from elevating. It's the fans. The so-called hardcore boxing fans. You're a straight up lie. You don't like nothing about the sport of boxing. You just into seeing somebody get beat up like somebody's beating you in your own life. Like the world is beating your ass. Like your baby mama is beating your ass. Like that bully is beating your ass. Like the job that don't want to hire you is beating your ass. That's what it is. So you look at boxing and you just want to see somebody get beat up. Because you know what? You relate to that shit. You relate to that getting beat down. And you see it, you be like, yeah, just like my life. And when you see something great, no, why? How did he make it there? I mean, if I was offered the same opportunity, I would be where he at. High, low, the man low. If it's moonshine, it has to be great, better than motherfucking Frosted Flakes. Now I'm on that seltzer water. I gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. How boxing is right now, people want to complain, and people just complain about the guys that's actually doing it. Like it's gonna happen to Virgil Ortiz. It's going to happen to Boots Ennis because that's what we are. We like the prospect, right? And we like them when they climb in the mountain, right? Then when they reach to the mountain top and they got a strap, then we like, but who did he fight? I mean, he won a vacant belt. I mean, who the guy that he beat? I mean, who Richard Comey beat? I mean, who Pedraza beat? Who this? Then we take everything away from them. We love them when they coming up. It's like Edgar Berlanga. Yo, he knocking everybody out, son. Wow, he knocking everybody out. And then he goes a couple of rounds in. He puts a couple of rounds in, knock his opponent down 4 times. I told you he ain't even that monster, though. I told you he ain't even that good. Look, he went extra rounds. Lomachenko ain't that great, but he lost to Salido, and then he lost to this. But who did he beat? I mean, who Linares beat when he beat him, and then who Campbell beat when Lomachenko beat him, and Rigondeaux just came back up with 2 weight classes up and take every accomplishment away, everything, take it away, right? That's what we do. Corona isn't fake because you want to see a fight. People who think Tio is faking this also think Tank has a solid resume. Tio fights the best, not bumps. Facts, Sly. Good looking out, my brother. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. Facts. Why are we so in tune and taking every accomplishment away? Huh? Why? Why? Because probably in your life, you do everything for your woman and she's not satisfied with it, and you be like, but see, honey, I work my ass off every fucking day. And I work 2 to 3 jobs, I bring the bread home, I pay everything. You don't even gotta do nothing. And you don't appreciate me. You don't appreciate me. Just because they not appreciating you in your household, that doesn't mean you can't appreciate the boxers out there that's actually accomplishing some greatness. You forget that the world of boxing, I know there's a lot of belts, but there's the world of boxing, y'all. Do you know how many heavyweight champions there are in the world? How many? How many? You a champion in the world, regardless if you hate them or love them. You're a world champion, bro. You competing against the world. This ain't the NBA, just an American thing. This is the world. When you have a strap, a world champion strap, and you know what you see, and you know who they are, and you know a T.O. is being Lomachenko, a guy that Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to be fighting, but his promotional company didn't believe in him to put him against Lomachenko. So let's move on with this now. Boxing is so great that boxing is compromising the fans. What we want to see. Free TV or pay-per-view. Now I'm going to tell you like this. This is what I strongly believe. If you want to put it on pay-per-view, make your money. If it's a pandemic or whatever, make your money. If selling, I don't think that everybody that goes on pay-per-view is trying to break a record. It's trying to put more money in their pockets, right? But I'm going to tell you like this. Pay-per-view to me supposed to be something that the fans want to see. You feel? Pay-per-view to me is something that the fans want to see. What the fans are asking for, what the mass fans asking for, that should be pay-per-view. Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, the mass fans is calling for that fight. Pay-per-view. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Pay-per-view, the trilogy. Hey, pay-per-view. Huh? If the fans is asking for that fight, pay-per-view, Canelo Alvarez, look, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, I want to see that fight. I'll pay-per-view. For me, that's a pay-per-view fight. Both of them doing other things, fighting. No, they're not pay-per-view, but together, pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. Anthony Joshua Usyk, pay-per-view. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, pay-per-view. Who else? Katie Taylor. Amanda Serrano. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, the queen, the pound-for-pound queen of the sport of boxing. Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. Something that the fans are asking for. Something that the fans want. Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence, pay-per-view. Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, pay-per-view. Chocolatito versus Estrada, 3. Pay-per-view, baby. I'll pay for that. I'm entertained by round 1 to round 12. Pay per motherfucking view. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios. No fan ever even thought thought about a matchup like that for me to even pay for pay-per-view. But see, I'm a hardcore boxing fan. And you know what? I probably just pay pay-per-view. You know what? But at the end of the day, I'm going to watch free TV with Lomachenko and Nakatani, who is top 5, you could say, lightweights. And is the more challenging fight, in my opinion. Ain't nobody asked for no Gervonta Tank Davis and Mario Barrios. Matter of fact, put it this way: how many videos people put out there? If people really up for this fight, how many videos have people done before they contracted to fight? Before Mario Barrios was contracted to fight, how many videos you saw of Mario Barrios? Huh? How many videos did boxing content creators have of Mario Barrios? Go ahead. I'll give you time. You can hop out, hop right in. How many videos? Huh? How many videos? I put it this way. I asked any host that's looking on right now, any host, any boxing content creators, you let me know how many videos you have done about Mario Barrios. Tell me how many? How many? How many videos have you done about Mario Barrios before him and getting a contract with Tank Davis to fight? How many videos you have done? Huh? How many? How many? Basically none. Two out of the 1,000 videos that people have done. Let's be real. Let's be honest, man. Let's be real and let's be honest. Now, this is not me hating on it. But now that the fans are compromised, which I say is good, I love when boxing is compromising me. I love when boxing be like, yo, we got 3 events. Oh, Lord, yes. Even the wifey's happy. You know why? The wifey said, you going to stay home on Saturday. You ain't going to the lounge. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to go to the bar. You ain't going to drink or nothing like that. You know why? Because boxing got you stuck at home. There's too many boxing fights. Wifey asks, yo, how many is any fights on the weekend? I say, yeah, man, there's like 4 fights. She be like, yes, stay your ass home. I ain't gonna see no fucking bitches. Boxing is so lit. Boxing is so good that, keep it real, boxing is keeping your ass home. Especially the people that deliver the type of content, right? Boxing has been keeping my ass home on the weekend consistently. That's how good boxing is. And the wifey likes it. Your girl likes it too. You know? Unless if you like watching the fights in the bar and stuff like that. Hi, low, dime low, Mr. Motion, the keeper of objectivity and boxing. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate hi, low. UK47 Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to UK47 Boxing. Yo, HLD in the building. What's good? Al, Dave. How much? I didn't even know the price. How much is the fight? $70 for the tag fight? And I got Lomachenko and Nakatani? Sorry. I'll catch the. I hope he knocks him out real good and it'll go viral. I will catch the playback. I would love to watch the fight, but once it's compromised, then you gotta dabble with the fans. I'm not paying $70 for a fight that I never asked for. No. Why? I never asked for this fight. I ain't even asked for the fight for free. I ain't even asked for the fight for free. I didn't even ask for the fight for free. Man, Mike Tyson, his second fight coming back. Remember, he fought Peter McNeely, and then the second fight, I forgot who it was. It was on Channel 5. Even Mike Tyson fought on Prime TV. Fuck you ain't gonna put no Gervonta Tank Davis. How about you put Gervonta Tank Davis on Prime TV and elevate his brand even more so he could stand out more? And then when he gets the real big fight, then he comes and lump sum that pay-per-view with Teofimo Lopez or that pay-per-view with Ryan Garcia. I mean, if you're going to go to 140, Gervonta Tank Davis, might as well you could have called out Adrian Broner and make a lot of money right there. But I understand, you know why a lot of people are really, I don't even talk about Gervonta Tank Davis' career like that, because Mayweather Promotion has told me that they're just about putting butts in the seats. They want him to make a star. You never heard Leonard Ellaby, you never heard Floyd Mayweather say, I want Gervonta Tank Davis to be undisputed champion of the world. I want Gervonta Tank Davis to be a Hall of Famer. I want Gervonta Tank Davis to be better than me. I want Gervonta Tank Davis to be one of the greatest of all time, the better lightweight, whatever, super welterweight, super featherweight. We never hear that coming from them. So I see Gervonta Tank Davis kind of different. I see that they treat him like an attraction. And Gervonta Tank Davis is a pay-per-view attraction. He's not a pay-per-view star. He's a pay-per-view attraction. Especially him fighting Barrios. Come on, y'all. Now, if it was just Mario Barrios versus Gervonta Tank Davis, now you compromise it, and that's the only event, and I want to watch boxing, I'm like, oh, okay. What they fighting for? At least if it was somebody if Mario Barrios wasn't that big, but he got a title, a world title, then I'd probably be like, all right, yo, he's about to capture a title. But he's fighting a fight that we never asked for. He's fighting for no world title. And then you put it on pay-per-view? I ain't buying no Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola as well. What the hell you think I am? Some dummy? Now, again, you could have said that. You could have said that if there was no other event. But you think I'm going to miss a free fight with Lomachenko and Nakatani? Nakatani the samurai. You must be out your damn mind. He's not paying, so he's an attraction, dude. Yep. Exactly. Shout out to Next Level Boxing Talk. What's good, bro? He's an attraction. That's what I say. He's an attraction. Not a star. Not a star. I'd say like this: the co-main event is actually for me a harder fight than anything. The co-main event, to be honest, is a more interesting fight than Gervonta Tank Davis and Mario Barrios. I think it's interesting. It's interesting that Tank Davis, because he's gonna be fighting 140 pounds, and he got a lot of flack for fighting a little guy. Now he's fighting a guy that's bigger, so I'm not taking nothing away from the fight. I'm taking something away that is pay-per-view. Matter of fact, I'm not taking nothing away from the fight. They trying to take something from me. I'm not taking nothing away from the fight. They trying to take something from me. And I'm like this. You ain't gonna get it. No, but you ain't gonna get it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This pay-per-view is like Street Vendors 125th in Harlem. Hey, yo, my man, you gotta have this. Hey, yo, my man, check out this. Smell this oil perfume. Check this out, my brother. It's gonna stay on your body all day. I'm gonna tell you like this. All the ladies are gonna be loving you and shit like that. When you pass by, oh my God, panties gonna be dropping on shit like that. You gotta buy this, my brother. How much that shit cost? It's $150, you feel me? But if you get two, my brother, I give it to you for $280, my brother. I said, man, I got all the colognes, man. I'm good. But I'm telling you, bro. IWO, what's made of? I got it from Africa, you know what I'm saying? Them chemists and stuff like that, they all good. Oh, I'm telling you, this is the look. You see this right here? This is the pussy perfume, the oil perfume, son. You gotta get this, baby. You already know. They're going, yeah, you from Harlem, fabulous. Oh shit, trying man hard. This fight, Mario Barrios, Gervonta Tank Davis, remind me, and the people that are trying to sell this fight remind me of the Jehovah's Witness on Saturday morning. Saturday morning, waking my ass up. 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. You know you don't want to wake up no damn early on a Saturday morning, and them Jehovah's Witnesses will come and knocking on your door. Diablo, ¿quién está en la puerta a esta hora? Diablo, que tú... Mujer, ¿tú dónde la dejas, güey? Amazon otra vez. No. Hey, I'm Muslim. But if you just give me a 5 minutes of your time. Que soy cristiano. But just 5 minutes of your time. If you give me 5 minutes of your time, and you can open the door. Yo creo en diablo, ya, vete de aquí, coño! Yo soy el diablo! But Mr. Diablo, I think that I could convert you. People trying to sell me Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios remind me of Jehovah's Witness. Damn it, Saturday morning trying to sell me that shit. I open the door. Y'all, hey, what happened? Oh no, do you know? Can I read something for you? I'll be like that. You want to read something for me? Huh? Here, ma. Toma ahí, mimito. Here's my iBook. Vete de aquí, coño. Tú no estoy durmiendo, eh. Es sábado. ¿Qué tú estás haciendo? Es sábado ahora. Vaya, va a beber un café. Vete para Starbucks. Hijo de la gente ya que está despierto. Why you come at my over 9 o'clock in the morning, man? Shit, you know I wake up in the morning, I can't see right. I'm all blurry and shit, got bugs all over my eyes, and you want to come in. I'm like this, and this, you know what's sad? And they, you noticed that the Jehovah's Witness, they always come on a bright, sunny day on Saturday. They never come on a rainy day. Always sunny. It's always sunny. It's always great. It's like they wake up in the morning. Yes, what are you going to do today? We're going to go door by door and convert people to Jehovah's Witness. Have you seen Jehovah? No. So you call Jehovah's Witness. I haven't seen him yet, but I could tell you something about him. Oh, man. Smash the light. Can you imagine Jehovah's Witness and they have another flyer? I'd be like, I don't want to listen to that. All right, I know you want to listen, but we have this other flyer, and it has, hold on, check this out. There will be a fight in Atlanta, Georgia. Is Mr. Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios. It's a light-skinned black guy, you know, the Al B. Shore type, versus the Chicano. If you don't want to witness Jehovah, but you could witness this fight. How much? Well, it's gonna be $70. But if you want to see Jehovah, it'll be free. When is your service? I got to Jehovah's Witness service before I paid for Gervonta Davis. And man, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying. I like Gervonta Davis, man. I like Davis. I'm just trying to compare the pay-per-view fight and the free TV fight, you know? And it's something about, Nakatani. Nakatani got his over-the-bowl cracked by Teofimo Lopez. They said that he was almost semi-retired. He was not going to come back and fight in Japan. He got back, got that idiota Felix Verdejo fight, and beat him up. He got knocked down twice. But I'm telling you like this about Japanese fighters. I don't know what's in the water. I think they have this thing that if you get beat, I know that boxing, people put their life on the line. People put their life on the line for pure entertainment. When it comes to Japanese fighters, I think that's the Bible. That's if you come and get beat down, if you quit, I think they'll kick you out of Japan. And they know how to sustain them injury. You know, it's just like I was talking about a couple months ago. UK fighters, they get their over the bone broken, they take a knee. I can't take this more. I can't take more of this, mate. Nah, bruv. Japanese fighters, they fight through it. Nakatani fought through it. Now, over the bone cracks. By Nonito Donaire, they fight through it. The UK fighters be like, I can't do it, mate. I gotta live to see another day. Literally. I gotta live to see another day, literally. The Japanese fighters, you must kill me. I go, you must kill me. That's gonna be a tough fight. And you gotta give kudos to Lomachenko. I know people don't want to hate him for no reason. He said, like UK 47 boxing. You know it's true. Lomachenko could have easily picked an easier opponent. Lomachenko could have done the same thing that Gervonta Davis does. He could have done the same thing. But something about Lomachenko and his careers, let me tell you this about Lomachenko. Lomachenko is going to be a Hall of Famer regardless, just based off his amateur career. But as soon as he came into the professional level, he's been fighting ranked fighters after ranked fighters after ranked fighters. Now, people want to question, but how did he get ranked? Right? But anyway, Lomachenko has been fighting rank after fighting and losing to Teofimo Lopez. He's going to fight Nakatani. That's a good move. That's a good challenge. We want to see fighters challenge themselves. If we ain't going to see the number 1, number 2, at least let's see the number 3, number 4. Or number 5, number 2. Or number 4, number 5. At least let's see the best fighting the best. I don't think the best fighting the best means the number 1 and number 2 and that's it. We ain't going to watch boxing unless the number 2, the number 1 fight number 2, number 2 fight number 1. How about number 1 fight number 3? How about number 2 fight number 4? How number 5? And you know what I'm saying? And you keep going and you do your mathematics. You feel me? He said ESPN compares Loma to Ali. Come on now. But that's when you have to, right there when you see that, you got to be like, all right, let me listen to Punch Drunk because he ain't never going to see some shit like that. You feel me? Like us boxing fans, you understand, like you don't run to stupidity. Like put it this way. I go at Max Kellerman because I say, Max Kellerman, you let the boxing world down. You was a voice of the sport of boxing. I thought when you was going to get that first take gig, you was going to speak about boxing every day. You was going to share light on boxing. You don't know nothing. You don't speak nothing about us, man. ESPN don't give a damn about the sport of boxing, to be honest, really. They just got a contract with Top Rank, and now they got to talk a little bit boxing here and there. But the YouTube circuit have actually keep boxing alive. This is the home for the hardcores. This is. Let's be honest. And this is why in the community we critique one another because we feel like we are the one that's keeping this boxing stuff alive. When the mass media ain't talking about boxing, we don't want the only one that's talking about boxing. Even when there's big fights, they ain't talking about it. They would rather talk about Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. They ain't talking about no Chocolatito Estrada. They ain't talking about Ioka Tanaka. They ain't talking about this fight like that. Why? What they do for boxing? So when people be like, yo, Punch Drunk, but you should have seen the pound for pound list that ESPN did. There's some racist motherfuckers. Really? Do you want to look at the people that actually voted for the ESPN? Pound for pound. If you don't like their pound for pound, then listen to somebody else's pound for pound. You don't got to take in what ESPN is always saying. Hey, yes, another point. Thank you, PRD. Didn't Loma move up 3 divisions in 7 fights? Come on, how did anyone think he was going to take his punch from round 1, small of a guy? Lomachenko doing his thing. Nakatani doing his thing. Even Richard called me. You know what I did last fight? I beat the Dominican guy, Martinez. And just speaking about Dominicans, Dominican fighters are going to be fighting this weekend. I was going to say, Top Rank don't like the Dominicans. I'm gonna say Dominican fighters right now. If you look at the fight, if you look at the sign of Top Rank, you better win. As soon as you're gonna lose, they're gonna kick you out. Look at Elvis Rodriguez. Look at Carlos Adamas. ¿Pero qué está pasando? Bobby, ¿qué? ¿Por qué tú me estás votando a mí? Dame una pelea que perdí. Arr, Dominicans doesn't support Dominicans, and for real, I really don't see nothing special with you. And I think it's better off if you go somewhere else. Pero mira Lomachenko, tú no lo votas a ese tipo. Oye, ¿por qué hay blanquito, Oh, but don't come with that racist stuff. Don't. Pero vos, ¿por qué tú me estás votando así? ¿Por qué así? No somos amigos, Bob don't give a damn about Dominican fighters, man. Bobby gonna fight. You take that loss, he giving you the boot. He ain't even giving Felix Verdejo the boot. Pero, mira ese tipo, Felix Verdejo, mira él mató la hija, la novia de ese, y tenía un bebé también. Tú no lo votas, Bobby. Bobby. Pero óyeme, ¿por qué tú me vas a votar a mí, no a ese tipo ahí? Oh, porque puertorriqueños son parte de América. Eso es lo que es. Ah, a ti no te gustan los dominicanos hoy, güey. I keep it real though. With my Dominican fighters, y'all be choking, bro. I be choking, man. I be choking, man. Carlos Adamas, Marines, Jason Rosario catching the Holy Ghost with a little jab to the solo plex. Ay, 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 ay. Pero ¿qué es ese tipo que está pasando? Yo, yo, I gotta see, you know, cause yo, for real, the Dominican, the puro Dominican, they be funny. I want to see what they was watching when they was watching Jason Rosario when he was fighting Jamel Charlo and he cut the Holy Spirit after this. He be like, ¿y qué le está pasando a ese tipo? ¿Qué le está pasando a ese tipo, Incise, ¿qué le está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando? ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Se va a matar! ¡Se murió el tipo! ¿Qué está? Mel Charlo, it would look at dad, but the dude was like on the floor. Yeah, I was like, damn! Yo, Corky, yeah, man. They took a lot of L's, bro. I can't speak out. Hey, yo, Michelle Rivera. Hey. Ali Salsa Ali, vamos a ver, tiene que ganar, tú estás viendo lo que los otros están haciendo, vamos a ganar, Elvis Rodriguez, nah, he played the guitar. Mira, dame esa guitarra. Let me get the guitar, coño, The only bass player I want to listen to is dude from Aventura. Get off the stage. Henry La Bazooka, Cedeño Martínez. Do your thing, my brother. No pierdas, ya tú sabes, yo te hablé contigo, mi hermano. Vamos a ganar. A noquear a la gente. Yeah, we got all them people, Robbie. But it's hard, man. It's hard to pump them because for real now, it's like, yo, they going when the lights are brightest, man, that's what they lose. He said POD the Tank fight. Yeah, I'm not saying don't buy the Tank fight. I'm just saying that I'm compromised to watch two good fights. Like I'm watching a good talent in Gervonta Tank David. I'm not taking nothing away from Mario Barrios. All I'm saying that a pay-per-view fight should be, a pay-per-view event should be something that the fans are asking for. But if they're doing it for their own selfish reasons and stuff like that, and they're happy to have 200 or 150 pay-per-view buys, then it's okay. I would rather pay Jamel, and I think Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castaño is going to be on Showtime. I don't think that's going to be pay-per-view. I'd rather watch that on pay-per-view and see an undisputed 154 be crowned. I'd rather watch that in pay-per-view. Shout out to Jamel Charlo standing his ground. And Jamel Charlo, you don't have to clarify no statements to nobody. We understood. Real people understood. Real alpha males, real people understood what you were saying when you said race doesn't matter. We understood race doesn't matter when it came to the decision between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury on that rematch. Skills won. You're right. Don't let these mother effers cyberbully you. Or cyberbully your statement. You was absolutely correct, Jamel Charlo. Don't try to make don't try to make sense to them. Ladies and gentlemen, you're a world champion, Jamel Charlo. You're a world champion. And the world, as a world champion, you represent the world. And the world will cater to his world champion. You keep on talking about you keep talking for the people. All people. You represent all people. If those groups don't want you to say all people and love all people, then they got the problem. F their code. We do it through God's will. Get Cody code. That code is satanic. That code is from Lucifer. That code is racist. You stand by your own code, my brother. Shout out to Jamel Charlo, speaking his truth And all these people trying to be followed, they getting mad. Why you speaking like that? Yo, I heard somebody say that the dude gotta stand in line. That he gotta stand behind Wilder and take Wilder's lead. What? What? Really? Yo, I'm gonna say it like this, man. People on some drugs, man. People on some droga, man. On some droga out there, my friend. I feel sorry for people, man. I think that, yo, mental illness is really real. It's really real. It's really, really real. I think that before, I'm like, everybody got damn mental illness and stuff like that. But I think people need to get medicated. No, for real. People really need to get medicated. They need to. They need to get medicated, strapped up in their seat, drill a metal plate in their mouth or something. I don't know. Tie them up or something. Cameron, yeah, I'm going to watch both. To be honest, I'm going to watch both. To be honest, I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view because I want to buy the pay-per-view. All right? Because in the end of the day, I love to preserve the sport of boxing. I know I talk a lot of stuff. I know I said a lot of shit in the beginning, but I'm just saying just me. I'm not saying I'm just gonna buy it because I want to support the fighters, and I know it's gonna go in their pockets as well. I know it's gonna go into other hands in the cookie jar as well. But I'm gonna buy the fight for Gervonta Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios, and I do think that he is challenging himself to fight at 140. I think he is. But the free TV and the free fight of Lomachenko and Nakatani is way more intriguing to me, and it's free. He said Tank can lose this fight. He could. I mean, any fighter could lose a fight. I say this. Any fighter could lose a fight, especially when those fighters are training 10 to 8 weeks preparing for you. Just preparing for you to beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So there is a game plan. There is a training to prepare to beat Tank, like Tank is prepared to beat Mario Barrios. What about the zone in Mexico card? Martinez versus Cordova. I don't have a real take on that, my brother. I'm not paying 60 to see Mario Barrios. I feel you. I feel you witness the hoax. You ain't trying to witness the hoax. I feel you. It's a 50-50. I don't know if it's a 50-50. I got Tank. I think Tank is highly special. And I usually like basing Tank off his amateur, because when I saw him in the amateurs and anybody had a chance to see Gervonta Tank Davis in the amateur, the kid is special. The kid is special. I think with young fighters, I like to, when I'm trying to analyze a fight, their fights now, I look at the amateur attributes, because when they was in the amateur, and especially in one of these national titles, they was fighting high class amateurs as well. So I could gauge what they really have, their boxing ability and things like that. Gervonta Tank Davis got footwork. And I think this is the fight, to be honest, this is the fight that is actually going to show you the footwork of Gervonta Tank Davis. The footwork that a lot of people haven't seen, because, in the beginning, these guys are just trying to take people while they're sitting well on their punches. You're going to see, I think in this fight, to be honest, you're going to see what Gervonta Tank Davis really got in the bag. I'm going to tell you like this, for real. For real. I seen Gervonta Tank Davis in the amateur fight guy that was like 5 inches taller than him. Boxed him around, body shots, boxed him around and used ring, set up shots, set up traps. I think this fight, you will actually see what Gervonta Tank Davis really got in his toolbox. I think so. I think this is the fight they're going to see. This might not be the fight that you're going to see. He's not going to be like Gamboa, where he was desperately just trying to knock him out of there. This is the fight that you're going to see Gervonta Tank Davis boxing ability. And it's going to look good. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. This is the fight that might make Mario's. Maybe. I mean, it's gonna be pro Gervonta Tank Davis. It's gonna be in Chocolate City, ATL, Georgia in the building. Shout out to everybody in Georgia. Shout out to, and also shout out to the WBC last week with Juneteenth. I understand a lot of people they want to see the fight. A lot of people they didn't want to see Jamal Charlo and Juan Montiel beat his opponent. We want to see, of course, Demetrius Boo Andrade versus Jamal Charlo with Triple G. We want to see a unification battle in the middleweight division. But I'm gonna tell you like this: it was an entertaining fight. It's still a fight, y'all. And I think it's more of us not giving the other fighters the light. That's what it is. If we're gonna break boxing, then if we're gonna break up a matchup, we gotta break up a matchup. Technically analyze it right, analyze Juan Montiel right, and I just be like, I don't want him to fight Juan Montiel. He's gonna beat the shit out of Juan Montiel, and not really analyzing Juan Montiel. So I think that a lot of people we dropped the ball on that part because we're just so irritated that we just want to see the middleweight division, which is a prestige division, and we want to see some unification bouts. I think Triple G is getting a pass. It's getting a major pass. And I think it's time that we as fans and we as independent media, whatever, calls Triple G out. Triple G is like chilling, not getting criticized or nothing like that. Nah. You got to come out and play. You got responsibilities, my brother. You got responsibilities. He said Barrio stops Tank with a liver shot. The only problem I do have with Tank, not with Tank. To be honest, we don't have a problem with Tank. We have a problem with how Mayweather promotion is moving Tank. Yeah, they putting money in their pocket. But I think the way they're moving them, it's almost the same way not them, but it's almost the same way that Bruno was moving when he was going up in weight. Too premature. Was he moving up because his body is telling him, or he's moving up because his hunger is telling him? If you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the fight they're going to shoot themselves, that they could shoot themselves on the foot too. Domingo Bonilla. I won't be surprised if Nakatani beats Loma. I won't be surprised either. Nakatani gave Tio a problem, and that win is looking better and better every time someone faces Nakatani. Look at Verdejo. Facts. You know what? Remember what he said in the press conference, or his translator? He's saying that he used to go out there trying to box. And he says he's not trying to box anymore. He's going to try to knock out his opponents. That he found out that he's going to try to knock out his opponent. And let's not, if we think politically, and I never like to go inside the fight, but thank you, my brother, for the contribution, my brother. I appreciate it. Domingo, mi hermano. Hey, I think that if it's political, you know they want Loma to get right back in track. It's something about Bob. Bob loves Loma. I don't know why he love him that much. You know what I'm saying? I think they spend so much money on Loma. I mean, I respect Loma, but I think they love him too much. Big up. Good, General. Hunts, farming and gaming. I got Nakatani beating Loma. Just my thoughts. He could. But let's see his... If you could time Lomachenko, if you could time his movement, I think that he's going to have great movement. But I'm going to tell you like this. He's not going to stop no Nakatani. I'll be surprised if Loma stops Nakatani. If Loma stops Nakatani, I think that Loma could beat Nakatani. But if he stops Nakatani, that win to me, because to me, the most impressive win, in my opinion, for Lomachenko was the Gary Russell Jr. When he beat Gary Russell Jr., I said, this guy's is really special. Because no lie, Gary Russell Jr. used to be one of my favorite fighters, and I said, if y'all would have followed me before, I used to say that Gary Russell Jr. is the evolution of speed. The dude is fast. I ain't seen nobody really beating him in that weight class. I just ain't seen nobody. And the way Lomachenko beat Gervonta Tank, the way that Lomachenko beat Gary Russell Jr. Rigo, nah, he quit. Like Jeffrey in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Rigo, I quit. quit when he thought that he had to, when he won the lotto. I quit. I quit. Yeah, man. But let's not forget this. You remember when Lomachenko, where he struggled with Jose Pedraza because he had that the surgery. Let's see if he's gonna struggle again with that surgery. Let's not we got to think as well that Lomachenko did have surgery. This is gonna be a tough fight. I don't think he's gonna stop Nakatani. I don't think nobody in the lightweight division is gonna stop Nakatani. Stop him. Beat him? Yeah. Beat him. I mean, he's not a great defensive fighter, but he could take a punch. And he could sustain those punches. He could sustain being hurt. So, look, I think Nakatani could also beat Lomachenko. If Nakatani knocks out Lomachenko, then we'd be talking about Nakatani and Teofimo Lopez rematch. I think this fight is going to be very intriguing. The outcome is going to be very intriguing as well. I'm really going to stay tuned to this fight. Like, I'm not really trying to throw shades, even though they feel like I would throw a man shades of the pay-per-view event. But I'm just saying the pay-per-view event, I don't think it should be a pay-per-view. We're not even asking for the fight. Not even a title fight. Let's be honest. This ain't a title fight. This ain't a world title fight. All right? And at this stage of Gervonta Davis' career, well, a lot of people that was available, you could have got that Devin Haney fight. You could have gotten that fight. Which one you watching? I'm watching the Lomachenko versus Nakatani. I love to watch Gervonta Davis fights. I think he's very entertaining. I love his style. I like the way sometimes he stays in the pocket. He's entertaining. But the pay-per-view versus Mario Barrios, and I'm not going to be... Matt, what's good? Russell, Rigo both gave Loma room to work. Salido didn't. Lomachenko, like a lot of these skillful boxers, struggle with that phone booth style. Yeah, because of course his ability, his movement is a lot. What makes Lomachenko special, and the Matrix aura, which is not no Matrix. I don't believe I don't think he lost that aura. But his movement, his angles, and if Nakatani could time that, is done deal, my friend. Matt, good looking now. I appreciate that, brother. Witness, of course. He said, J, good looking now, J. Jay said, even if Loma beats Nakatani convincingly, do you think Tio will actually give him a rematch? Yes, I do think so. I think after they reconstructed the contract that he has, I think that Teofimo Lopez will actually rematch Lomachenko, but this time will be the pay-per-view fight, and it will actually be if Teofimo Lopez, because remember, Lomachenko was supposed to receive $7 million. Close to $7 million. I think it was $7 million. And Teofimo Lopez was supposed to receive $3.2 million May 30th when they were supposed to fight May 30th. Remember, they were supposed to fight May 30th, pay-per-view, and those were the purses that they was gonna get. Teofimo Lopez was gonna get 3.2 million, and Lomachenko was gonna get 7 million. So now that they reconstructed the contract with Top Rank, and Top Rank knows that Teofimo Lopez wants to fight just only pay-per-view. Now Teofimo Lopez has all the ability to flip those numbers around and him get paid that $7 million. And Lomachenko, who gets the guaranteed purse of 3-point-something million, or maybe it'll be 6.4, maybe. But I think that Teofimo Lopez is gonna negotiate and get that $7 million, just like Lomachenko is gonna get that $7 million. But I think that the event August 14th, if it does happen with Kambosos, I do think that if he comes, if ESPN helps also, not ESPN, but Top Rank also helps Triller promote him, I think it's good for them because he's gonna stay with them anyway. I don't think that Top Rank should back off Teofimo Lopez because he got this Triller event. I don't think so. I think that's effed up. You know? Good looking out, Jay. Nah, T.O.B. Nakatani on points convincingly. Yeah, I think so too. I think I think I think T.O. beat Nakatani convincingly. I think the problem is the problem is that when people see knockout artists go the extra mile, that's when people want to critique. That's when people want to say, "Oh, they lost the invincibility." We see it all the time. We see it all the time. When Earl Spence didn't knock out Mikey Garcia, oh, you see, he don't got no power. This when Keith Thurman went the distance with Bundu. Oh, what happened to that one time when Edgar Berlanga went the distance when did what extra rounds with his last opponent? Oh, what happened? He's not a knockout artist. He can't knock everybody out in one round. So when Teofimo Lopez won the extra round, when Gervonta Tank Davis won the extra rounds with Gamboa, be like, oh, see, his power didn't translate to 135. That's what happens to power punches. That's the gift and the curse. You know what I'm saying? That's the gift and the curse. So when the power puncher actually goes a mile, they're gonna question his power. They're gonna question how special they is and things of that nature. But that's fans. That's the bitter fans that we have in the sport of boxing. This is the contradiction. Is when these knockout artists are knocking everybody out, the fans want to be like, but we want to see if he could go extra mile. We want to see his stamina. We want to see him how he's gonna handle them 6 and 7, 8 rounds and stuff like that. And when they do it, oh, you see? I told you he wasn't that special. Fans. Matt Punch. Why Kambosos came to press conference looking like George Michael Circle 1982? Kambosos is tight, bro. Kambosos is tight. Yo, before, what y'all think about Edgar Berlanga getting knocked down by Erickson Lubin in that sparring session? What y'all think about that, y'all? Good looking out, man. Kambosos. Yo, what y'all think about that? He said like George Marcus. What y'all think about that, folks? Yo, you just compare elite fighters to average fighters. Stop it. Loving this show, digging the show. Don't have a narrative agenda. Thanks, Stadio. Thanks. So I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man. We break things down on boxing logically and objectively, man. I think that, you know, it's becoming too much. Too much people just want to downplay, devalue, disrespect all the fighters' accomplishment. Can you imagine if when you succeeding in life, when you put hard work and dedication, that's like if you in school and you're doing your homework and you do it to the best of your ability and you passing your tests, and then finally you graduate. And then in graduation, the dean tells you, but if that teacher that was teaching you math was easy, she scored easy. If you would have had this teacher that she's known for failing people, you would have never reached this level. But here's your degree. Just think about it. Domingo, Bob Arum is making a buck off of T.O. versus George fight. I just don't know if it's coming out of Trilla's pocket or T.O.'s pocket. Bob is actually excited because T.O. coming back to top rank and even bigger star. No, that's Bob Arum's money. That comes from T.O. Yeah, the purse bid. Remember, 20% goes to his promoter. That's T.O.'s money. This is why he don't get as much, because he got to give that 20% to Bob Arum. So Bob is good. I'm gonna say it like this: Bob Arum, Bob Arum never lose. Bob Arum never lose. Bob Arum never lose. UK 47. Did Teofimo Lopez really have COVID? That's what he says. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. So, you know, yeah. He say he got COVID. They say he got COVID. They cancel millions and millions of dollars at the event that they put in millions and millions of dollars in. Hey, yep. Why wouldn't I give Teofimo Lopez the benefit of the doubt? Has he given us the benefit of the doubt that he challenged himself? Has he given us the benefit of the doubt that he's a constant professional? Has he given us the benefit of the doubt? Has he ever not come in weight? Has he ever not tried to perform well? Has he never gave us the benefit of the doubt? So for us as boxing fan, we give Teofimo Lopez the benefit of the doubt. He's not a fuck up. There's other boxers that are a fuck up that we don't give him the benefit of the doubt. Do we give Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. the benefit of the doubt? No. Do we give Adrian Broner now the benefit of the doubt? No, it's half. Now, you know what I'm saying? So he don't have a history for us not to give us the benefit of the doubt. So yes, I believe that Teofimo Lopez have tested positive for COVID. Say, yo, what's good, official? My bro, I am hyped for Loma versus Nakatani because Nakatani and Loma won with Tio. Both hungry. Berlanga just had a kid. Baby weight and lag, bro. It happens. Yes, it does happen. It does. It's sparring, it's sparring and it happens. But of course, people be like, yo, should fans care about sparring? Should fans care about sparring? Nah, fans shouldn't care about sparring, but fighters and their trainers should care about sparring. You know why? Because that's their practice. This is how they get better. This is when they see if you got holes in your game. This is when you trying to go back to the drawing board and come back and sparring after a day. You sparred on Monday, you go back to sparring on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? You think about what you did on after the sparring, and then you come right back and work on your game. So yes, should we as fans care about the sparring? No. Should the fighter and the trainer should? Yeah. Could he have learned from that right hand? Yeah. But good looking out for that, my bro. Official. Did I get that? But we also like to ask who was in their sparring camp. When they're preparing for a fighter, I'll ask, yo, who you spar with? It's like we like to hear stories like T.O. spar with Ugas and Sean Porter. Hendry spars with Porter. Gervonta Tank Davis spars with Broner, or Earl Spence spar with Floyd Mayweather. Like, yeah, we might not care, but we do care, and it's interesting to us. It's especially in betweens when we don't see them fight. It's still boxing. We want to follow them in everything. Good luck. And Amigo, T.O. trained his asshole. Why he lie like that? He paid sparring partners. Facts. He had full training camp. And I know Henry Martinez that was sparring with Teofimo Lopez. So facts. The only way I would do something like that is if Triller comes to me with a bag. Hey, it's prize fighting, and maybe. Let's not forget that these guys get paid already in some advancement. They already get paid partially. They some fighters do. And I think that T.O. got a little bit of that money. Cambosos, I think he got a little bit of that money. I think so. And boxing happens. Good looking now, Domingo, for that. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody, man, tuning in and supporting the channel. I can put this right. Let me But yo, check out everybody. Subscribe to Damn, I don't even got it here. Yeah. I got it right here. Everybody subscribe to the website, punchdrumboxing.net. Subscribe to the website. Also subscribe to the Smelling Salt podcast. The Smelling Salt podcast you will get on Apple. It's on your phone already. Just go to that podcast, that Apple podcast. The Smelling Salt podcast. That's my podcast. My podcast. You can listen when you're driving, listen when you're training, just listening and things of that nature. Man, I break things down more in depth as well. It's crazy as well. Also. Yeah, man, just follow me on all social media platforms. Twitter, Mr. Moonshine, Instagram, Punch Drunk Boxing, _boxing. We're going to rock out, man. We're going to elevate, baby. We're going to elevate, man. Let's elevate the sport of boxing together. Can't do it without y'all. Y'all already know. And for the people out there that don't know, that's new to the channel, I'm running for political official in 3 more years. I'm running for political official. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about something. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about something, and it's going to be like a fatherhood session. fatherhood session, men session. You know, cause I think us men, we gotta be there one of the, we gotta lift each other up. Fatherhood, fathers and fathers, we got to lift each other up. You know, there's a system out there that wants to feminize us. There's a system out there that wants us out the household. There's a system out there that attacks, that snake-wise attack our women and stuff like that. So there's going to be tomorrow, we're going to be fatherhood. We're going to be talking about boxing, because fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. All the men, all the fathers, we're going to be chopping it up. I'm going to open up the panels, talk about it better. Look, I'm running for political official, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't know, I'm running for political official. Hold on, let me put the picture up so y'all can understand. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine. I'm running for political official. There you go. Vote for me. Vote for me. Vote for me, vote for me, and I will abolish child support. I know there's a lot of men out there struggling. It's time for we to attack the family court system, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Mr. Moonshine gonna be running for political official. Yes, sir. Yes, vote for me. Vote for me. Vote for me. I'm going to run for political official. I will abolish child support, man. Man, if you struggling out there, if you getting money, they're taking money away from you, and you out there trying to see your kids in a weekend, and your kids be like, Papi, can you buy me this? I said, no, man, what you talking about? I just gave you money this week. I just gave your money, your mother some money on Friday. I just can't give you and your mama. Have your mama did something to you and stuff like that, but Papi, I want him in there. No. Your mama gave you something to do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, your boy, Mr. Moonshine, I'm running for political official. Yes, vote for me. I would abolish child support. It's time for we break down and burn down the family court, the family court system. We're going to burn it down to the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Vote for me. Running for political official, Mr. Moonshine Punch Drunk, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a segment, and I'm going to be talking about this stuff. I'm going to be talking about it because sometimes I always say boxing translates to life itself. It's certain things that we need to talk about, you know, social issues that we need to talk about that they don't like to talk about in mass media. But your boy, Mr. Moonshine, is going to be there for you. So if you having some problems, if you're having some problem, we're going to work. You know what I'm saying? You're going, we us men, we're going to stick together. We're going to tell you, look, don't take that woman out. Right? Don't attack that woman. This is what they want. And then she's gonna hit you with that order protection, and then she's gonna hit you with child support, and you can't, and then they're gonna take your kids away. So you don't want none of that. I know it's hard out there, and sometimes there's a lot of people, there's a lot of men that they're so prideful that they don't have other guys to talk about this because it's embarrassing. But I'm gonna be right here for you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You know, we gotta talk about something serious, y'all. We gotta talk about something serious. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, Asian hate. They talk about Black Lives Matters. They talk about the women's rights. They talk about, you know, gay rights and things of that nature. How about fatherhood rights, huh? How about that? Huh? How about that? In the family court system, you go on a Monday and there's a line all over the place, around the block, around the whole borough. Dad, huh? It's time that we speak on it. It's time that we fight back. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine, we setting the tone. Tony K, he got my vote. That's what I'm talking about. I got this government shot punch, but these motherfuckers need you. Yes, I'm talking about it. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about boxing, but we're gonna have a fatherhood session. All right, not serious. We're gonna have a fatherhood session. We need this. Us men, we gotta stick together. We gotta give each other some plan. You see how the girls, they be having sister circles and shit, and all the girls, they be talking to one another, and they talk about this motherfucker don't do shit, and and they be there for one another. But man, we don't talk because we never want to, you know, it's stressful, you feel me? I understood. I'm not in that situation, you know. I got custody of my kids, my children, and you know, I'm good. But I'm just saying that doesn't mean that I was there in the past. So I gotta let y'all, you know, I gotta school my people and educate my other fathers how to handle a situation, because I gotta be there. Because I think there's a lot of fathers that's really hurt, man. I think there's a lot of fathers that's really hurt. And think about this. They did a study that fathers, the number one thing that's killing men is stress. Stress. Remember what's that dude's name? What's his name? Scott, the one that got shot in the back. I think it was in North Carolina. And the cop shot him in the back while he was running. You know, and they made it this about police brutality, and they made it about black and white. It wasn't black and white, to be honest. It was child support. He was running away from child support. They had a warrant for him from child support. He ran away from that cop because he ain't trying to go to jail. They took his license. They took everything. It's time we stand up, all right? Anyway, it's your boy, Mr. Moonshine. I'm gonna end it right now. Let's chop it up tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I try to do this daily. Again, subscribe to the website, punchrunboxing.net. Subscribe to the podcast, the Smelling Salt podcast. Y'all already know, man. I love y'all. God bless.